Hi. Okay, now part two of juicing on day 3. So we are working with this juicer. We're working with our nice juice, our nice juice ingredients. 2 beets. I have 2 beets, 3 carrots, and 3 celery. Okay, so I have 2 beets, 3 carrots, 3 celery. I did not peel the carrots and I did not peel the beets because there are nutrients in the skin. There's a lot of nutrients, and I'll provide you a link to a wonderful article that explains the value of certain vegetables that you do not need to peel. All right, so you can look at that in detail. So now we are juicing our beets. This is a juicer. It is not a food processor. It's not a Ninja or anything like that. It's a slow juicer. Now, the slow juicer has a lot of power to it, where it's going to give you a better quality juice because it is slowly squeezing that juice out, as opposed to you using a centrifugal type of juicer that, and I have one over here, but I won't bring it out. It just zips it all through, and pours your juice out. This one is going to go on a slow pace. I like this a lot better because you get a better quality juice and you get less waste with this type of juicer. There's less waste. So since I'm not a waster, I go with the slow juicer. Okay, so this is an Omega, and I'm going to use this one instead of the Jack LaLanne. Okay, Jack LaLanne, zip real fast. If you have no time to wait, do it. Okay, but put a plastic bag into that container so that you can get all your waste product and put it in the compost pile. This one here, the Omega, is going to take its time. So here, we'll go ahead, and this is why I cut it, because it takes time to juice. So I cut the video in half for those who had to scoot out. So here we're going to start the juicing. Ready? Go. Okay. Now, put in your veggies and you let that just go through. And squeeze it down with this plunger, okay, to get it going. Once it's going, you're golden. Switch it up a little bit. You don't have to do everything, all of one ingredient and then all of another. It's good to switch up. So there's no rush. There's no rush at all. And just watch that. You see that? You see that there? That's the juice coming out. This here, this is the pulp. And you can absolutely change the tension on your juicer to get it to come out slowly. You change the tension. And you can change how fast it'll pop that stuff out. So here you go. The celery. We need more carrots in our life. Imhotep was the project manager who was responsible for designing and building the pyramids in Egypt. He was really big on celery for healing. And there's evidence of this in some of our history books. Imhotep was actually the father of medicine, not Hippocrates. Hippocrates studied Imhotep's documentation. And there's information about that as well in our history books. But we just have to look for it. Now, I normally like to separate my carrots from everything else because I make carrot salad. So I'll make carrot salad from the pulp, or I'll make a carrot cake from the pulp. I'm not making carrot cake this week because this is cleanse week, but I will separate my carrots because I'm going to make the carrot salad. And the carrot salad is just made from the carrot pulp, this little pulp right here, and you put some raisins and whatnot into it, and it's really very delicious. So what I am going to do is right now, whilst I have the opportunity, I'm going to take this pulp and make my carrot salad. So I'm separating the pulp. So that I can have it for my carrot salad. We have to learn how not to be a throwaway society. We have to learn how to recycle and repurpose as much as possible. Okay? Recycle and repurpose as much as possible. It matters to our grandchildren, to our great-grandchildren, and to our great-great-great-grandchildren. The decisions that we make today are going to affect their lives tomorrow. So always, always be mindful of how you're repurposing. You repurpose your clothes, you repurpose your electronics, you go to thrift stores, you repurpose things and buy things that are being repurposed so that we can get more life out of our products. We have to learn how not to damage our environment so much. So now, we've repurposed our carrot pulp, so we're back on juice duty. Here's the plunger, take the plunger out, and continue to juice. Now these beets are very strong. Normally you only need a few beets. I love beets, so I put a couple more than I would have. But normally you only need maybe like a wedge or two of a beet to really get that beet flavor. You can do as many as you like, more or less, to taste, whatever. Just juice. Do your juicing. If you don't have a juicer, don't worry about it. It's a 7-day cleanse. Just go find some place where you can buy juice. Buy a couple juices for the week. You know, make sure that when you're walking home or when you're taking the public transportation home, or if you're driving home from work, find a juice bar, find a restaurant that juices, and make sure that you are going and stopping off there. You need juice in your life. For a juice cleanse, you need juice. For a cleanse of any kind, you need juice in your life. You just need juice in your life. Now, for your pulp, you want to put your pulp in your compost. Okay, so if you don't have a compost, make a compost. You can make a compost easily by taking the trash can and lining it, putting one of those plastic liners in it, and finding something to cover that trash can. Put it outside. It's cold. It's cold now. Now it's probably about 30 degrees outside. So that can, you put your lid on top of your can and then put maybe a brick or something on top of it so the rodents don't get it. And let that compost be break down so that your fruits and vegetables in your garden next year, or this year I should say, will be fortified. See, we have to come away from our chemical enhancers, chemical fortifiers, and growth enhancers and things like that. We have to learn how to use natural, God-given fortifiers and growth enhancers. All of these vital nutrients, vitamins, and minerals are in this cup right here. We don't need growth enhancers. We just use the compost from our scraps of fruits and vegetables from when we do our cleanse. Yep. And so when you take your juice, put the juice in a glass. You don't want plastic. And use your glassware. This is repurposed. Okay, I didn't throw it away. I used it. It's veganese. I don't use mayonnaise. I hardly even use veganese, to tell you the truth. But this is just a glass, and it's repurposed. I keep my jars. You don't have to buy mason jars. You can just use the jars that you have and clean them out. But in any case, you store your put that there. You store your juice in a glass, and you drink your juice from a glass. And you always label it. See, now normally I'll take the label off and just keep like the peel that's underneath this label here. There's, a white peel, that a residue. You can just write on that residue that this is carrot, beet juice, and carrot, beets, and celery, and the date, January 7th. If you don't have labels, then you can certainly do it that way. And then you put that in the fridge. Not for long, no. Don't store your juices more than 3 days. Try to drink it as quickly as possible. It is wonderful, delicious, and nutritious, and you really don't need that much. Maybe a couple of ounces, just a couple of ounces like that. And that leaves you more to share with the family and friends. So there you go. That is your juice demonstration for today, day 3 of the cleanse week on Vegan Plate Please. Remember to go to my photo section. There are a ton of juice recipes from different organizations, from different people like me who love to do these types of things and take on these initiatives for vegans and for people who want to cleanse. So I am a health coach, okay, and I am a vegan lifestyle trainer. If you would like to get in touch with me, please send me a message on Vegan Plate Please, or contact me through my Facebook page, Shona L. Williams. But the best way to get in contact with me is through Messenger, okay, because I get them right away and I'm paying attention to them, especially right now during the cleanse. So if you need help with any of this, give me a holler on Vegan Plate Please, and I will hear from you. In the meantime and in between time, get that juice going, or find a juice or in your pathway home from work, and do yourself a favor. Juice it. I'll see you soon. Bye.